democratic government, citizens' participation in governance is paramount and a civic responsibility. This is because it allows them to critique the performances of government and give feedbacks on how these performances affect their lives. In the Nigerian geopolitical context, the diverse social-cultural groups makes the Nigerian demography very unique. Groups such as youth and women groups, age grades, traditional and religious bodies are significant in their unique ways of influencing government policies to suit their agenda. Citizen sector organization that promotes increased citizen participation in governance, the Public and Private Development Center (PPDC) recognizes the critical role citizens play in governance, especially in public finance management, of which processes leads to service delivery of value and interest to them. Through education, sensitization, and publication of contractual data on the Bodeshi platform, citizens were able to positively interrogate and monitor contract execution within their communities, thus leading to improved service delivery. To ensure rural communities understand and utilize their civic rights and strength to ensure governance work for them, PPDC embarked on a community engagement interface with 6 communities in Enugu and Niger State. These engagements were in bid to educate the rural communities, use evidences contained in the monitoring reports within their localities to measure the impact of the project within the communities, and to showcase what they can avert if they were actively involved in the execution process. Social accountability is as important as the entire process of initiating and executing projects for people's well-being. But most projects in Nigerian communities are initiated and executed by people who do not live in the communities, with little or no input from members in the communities.
In reality, they don't come to find out what exactly are the problems of the community. They don't. But sometimes if they want to execute a project, just like the one we've mentioned, they don't give pre-information. We just want to see maybe some vehicles coming with working materials. When we now ask what exactly is the problem, they will now say this is what they want to do. So they don't give us any pre-information concerning what they want to do. To seek the concept or advice from the community members, they don't do so. Neither do they ask the community leader, this is what we want to do, please, we need your advice in this regard. That is not there.
It is part of the problem we are having with them anyway. But because this is what we want, when they start it, we don't protest, we don't stop them. Because this is what we've been asking for. But the truth is that they don't do it. And then some people will say, let's go and stop these people. We should know about this before they start doing it. And my leadership style is this. If this is what I want, and that thing is coming, no need to protest. I'll tell them, no. We asked for this, and it is coming.
In Lanle and Yelwa communities of Niger State, the projects of interest were the primary health care centers in the communities. For Lanle, 13.2 million naira was the contract amount, while 12.8 million was for Yelwa Primary Health Care Center.
fact, I'm in charge of this hospital. I was here almost 18 to 10 years in this community. We shifted from one place to another almost this 3 points now. So now, even the place we moved to now, we are not enjoying it because there's no hospital facilities. Things that we use when the patient comes. I mean, beds to admit the patient, because we have a lot of, according to what this man said now, we have a case of diarrhea and this due to poor water supply. So we need your solicit to that issue. The facility the hospital needed, I think they even listed it. We even listed it. So we want them to help us with those facilities, like drugs, like equipment to be used. Even the water, the main problem in the hospital, we don't have water. Before we get water to the hospital, unless we pay the people that fetch water for us, and the water is not even safe. So we need your solicitude to that issue.
Kya wonu wana kya jendo chinade tunajaga lo tumbona ndi ya jita moko be ndo
ngi bana na ya wana na tata gwamnati lojin yayi mutum su ko je taimako ba gina na ba gida no hidde no ma ojo na pompo filmia mo ya filmia ya habie ba ne ya ati adi amfani wa.
Seems to also be the problem in Umuabi and Lanley communities. This is despite the drilling of some boreholes in the community.
We have, and another challenge is most of those boreholes that were done are not functional. They are not functional, almost all of them. And I don't think there's any government project or borehole that is working as that now.
Ajiwe amega nugana yiwaga mo fom ya ga keyi ebo na nza ya ni ngata ejibu tanu baji mudaga lo ndaga shi kamin dondo ada ga baji lo kun shenu do ya nza ya sai yi to nza gishi ga gaskiya ye jin wala be ganu ebo na ide no she banja abon de to tachi sai yi nan na ganci imeji to ga evo ni guba no evo ni guba ga kunza na de gi gutsun gutsun na fikato nkunwa nuwe ngoga na yi agba yi chi abon no jifoji fani turun chinanga yede jamfani be yin ebobo yi waga igada kwata eji tamako etiga enu oche bona ya idi wala sereyi ene zagiga ga unji pata no jukudi enu amfa ndoro no ga jimbi jinjin zagina wa wanu.
We have done several things. We've approached our brothers and our sisters whom we know are closer to the government, requesting for all these things. Pipe-borne water, road projects, and other infrastructure. We need a company here. We need to be engaged doing something. We don't want to be idle. Because an idle mind, they say, is devil's workshop. And we don't want to be one. So what we are saying is that we've approached them. We have an SSA to governor in this community. We have SSA to the Deputy Senate President from this community. And we've met all these people. We've told them, we need this, we need that, we need that. Let them help us tell the government. Some of us were not close to them. There is no how to let them know all these things through the people we know are closer to them. We've done that. Nothing else. We won't fight, we won't protest. We'll keep on doing it. We are calling for meetings, inviting them for meetings, town hall meetings, addressing our needs and things that we need.
The involvement of people in governance process will go a long way to ensure more efficiency in service delivery. Community members, media practitioners, and government officials made several recommendations.
So zando chugabe gaga giga kila unchi jinja kola ko kila chi jin kaza oje damu na wa gaga energy no gya na ko energy na wa gena boy yiwa gijina ile nyamanchi ache jinyan do chine ga community development na ache har ade to nu sa community development project munci gwamnati ce lawa lalaci coco a ci ce lotun community munci wale da ndo ga dugba ku ache yi munci ga hakin gaya kai jija kai ce ja hakin gaya lalle ci.
The media, just as we are here, we do more to enlighten the people. In everything, there is people that lead the forefront of the campaign or the push. The civil society organization have to come out with a clear map. The media is like a conveyor, a vehicle. Then after that, you put it in the media in terms of dissemination of that education or enlightenment through the media. And I believe it's through this way we could affect life, we could let Nigerians be educated on what is supposed to be, what is their right, and what they should ask for at any given point in time.
When it comes to the project execution in the town, strangers are the ones doing the work of the youth. We believe that we can do it. And that is why we are crying out that we should be involved.
As such, to foster efficiency in public sector governance, increased citizens' participation is non-negotiable.
So the essence of us being here together is to educate you that you have a right. That is the essence of being here. And you must demand for your right. You don't demand for your right with violence. It's wrong. You demand for your right in a peaceful way. And when they know that you know your right, nobody will take you for granted.
And if you're talking about who should participate, it is all of you, it is all of us. We need to know who and who are doing what. What are they supposed to do for us? Because I won't be the one to use it. It's you people that will use it. So you need to make sure that it meets what you want.
So, Biko and ọ bụrụ na otu anyị na-ebe ugbu a, ọ bụrụ na o nwere problem unu nwe, feel free to visit our office at a new market. When you come, we'll look at you and see what, if the state has cannot intervene immediately, we see what we can do to make sure our children are not suffering.
It is evident that collective efforts amount to achieving desired outcomes. And this equally applies to governance. Whilst government budgets and implements projects for the people, citizens in turn can ensure what are being provided are closely monitored and that feedbacks on impacts get to the appropriate authorities. The future we foresee and long for lies in the ability of mutual collaboration and active involvement of all stakeholders through provision of information and support, participation and feedbacks.
So that's why you need to be part of it. So what you need to be part of it is to have access to that information on that school or that primary healthcare center that is being constructed. I will make sure that also this information are given to the headmistresses, headmasters, village heads, and also put it in local newspaper or wherever that other people can have access to it. So we want this conversation, this feedback from you people. We want you people to tell us what kind of information you need to be able to influence the quality of service delivery that have been delivered to you.
PPDC strives to provide this support system for both government, citizens, and the private sector by bridging existing gaps for inclusivity, increased collaboration, efficiency, and dignity for all.
Here I do our decoration. Number deva, all I would toll free number. When an ajuka a local deshine watani. Number deva, all our toll free number. You need real airtime. You got to you credit you pay baga. You pay Mother Zagi. You go each mama project in the award now community in 2018. I only go there, I got Batigi Negia. Each project now go on my community, which are in the area. I have a community-based mentors. No Poda. I use it to have done Poda. Yes, a fire picture. Has a child picture. Has it around here. I have the pandemic implement the project. Japan has to do. sitekuru ni information on.
Call us on our Budeshi toll free 0800 283 3744 to report on poor implementation of public projects within your community. Tweet at our Twitter handle at ppmonitorng, and on Facebook Procurement Monitor, and on Instagram at procurement_monitor_Budeshi to engage and learn about our work. Visit our website at www.procurementmonitor.org and read more about our programs. Log on to our open contracting portal at www.budeshi.ng to source for contractor data to track projects within your community. At PPDC, we educate, we mobilize, and we empower for integrity in public sector governance. Together, we will make governance work for the citizens.